Hi, I'm Jack Slocum with Option Alpha, and this is Options Trading 2.0. I'm going to catch up here shortly on how these bots have been doing. Basically, I've started up a bunch of bots that are auto trading for me. We're going to make a few edits based on feedback I received in the Option Alpha community. But before we do, we're going to jump on over into Earnings Edge and make the first earnings trade that we've made in quite a while. So I was looking here and seeing Oracle is reporting on Monday, September 9th. I'm going to go ahead and jump in on a trade. Actually, I'm going to jump in on two trades. So let me show you the first one here that I've already set up. So I have this broken wing iron condor here. If you look, it's approximately 4% out of the money to the top side with a $3 wide spread. And on the bottom side, it is approximately 3% out of the money with a $1 wide spread. I'm looking to take in a credit somewhere between $1.25 and $1.30 here, so that if the stock were to plummet, this other side would still earn a small profit. I have it set here to 2 contracts. As you can see, the probabilities, these don't really matter during an earnings trade, but what I'm looking at here is this payoff diagram. As long as the price stays below 148.30, this trade will work out to be profitable in some kind of way. All right, before we make this trade, let's go ahead and run a quick back test. You can see that if we would have traded this particular trade over the past 5 years of earnings reports, our average return per trade would have been 13.1%. Our best win is 76.5%. And overall, this trade would have won 75% of the time. This back test is obviously part of the logic as to why I'm making this trade. However, there is a second trade that I'm going to be making with this one. We'll jump on over to it after I make this trade. So I'm going to go ahead and place this trade. I'm going to set the mid price to go all the way to a worst price of 125. We'll keep smart pricing on normal. I'm going to put it into my earnings bot. I'm going to place this trade. See where it goes. So smart pricing is currently working through these prices here. It's trying to get the order filled at the best possible price. And boom, we just got filled at 128. So we got 3 cents better than the worst price that I was looking at. So the maximum profit for this position is $256 and the maximum loss is $344. Like I said, there will be profit of some sort as long as Oracle stays below 148.28. Now the second part of this trade that I'm going to be making is over here. So this one is quite a long shot. It's currently 9.5% out of the money. It will not take down a max profit unless Oracle falls at least 10%. Let's go ahead and get into it. See what would happen if we were to accept a worst price of 15 cents. We'd still be getting 566% reward risk ratio, which is what I'm looking for. I'm risking a total of $210 with the opportunity to make $1,190. Once again, I'm going to set my earnings bot. I'm going to place this trade. Looks like 15 cents was kind of optimistic. Let's go ahead and retry again at 16 cents. Try again one more time at 17 cents. But before we do, let's look at the reward risk ratio. So we're at 488%. Our max loss is $238 and our maximum profit is $1,162. I'm going to go ahead and try one more time at 17 cents. And boom, we just got filled at 17 cents. All right. So those two trades for earnings on Oracle, one being a higher probability trade and one being a long shot, so I have the ability to win big if Oracle misses and plummets. All right, now that we got those trades out of the way, let's go ahead and jump on over and catch up on how these bots have been doing. So Peggie Bank placed a couple trades. As you see here, it had one winner and had one loser yesterday. It's into a position today as well. Looks pretty good as of the present moment. Hopefully this position will hold on and we'll get another winner. But before we jump out of here, someone in the community today let me know that the scanner for this particular bot was still filtering for a reward risk of 100% or more. I did release an updated version of this bot in the Option Alpha community today. However, I'll show you real quick what it is that needed to be edited. each one of these positions here inside the 75% reward risk and the 50% reward risk still had the filter down here set to 100%. So it was like this. So for the 75% one, I came in and I went through each one of these positions here and I changed it to 75%. And for the 50% one, I did the exact same thing. It is a quick and easy fix. However, I did release an updated version in the community that you can use to just update your bot if you click over here on the sidebar. All right, so the other bot that we're going to take a look at is this YFly 1 DTE bot over here. It does have a position open currently that I opened yesterday. This morning I came in and took a look at this position. SPX was in the process of plummeting. It was down here close to max loss territory, but not quite over it. But look, it actually had 15% of the credit captured just from holding the position overnight. And I thought about closing it, but I wanted to make sure everything I do in this account is here as part of this video series, so I decided to wait a little bit, and SPX continued to fall today, so I didn't get an opportunity to get out of it for a profit. However, some people in the community over here chimed in and said that they had edited their bot already, including this person down here who's trading it live, to make it 15% and are finding that it closes immediately in the morning at the 15% profit target. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to edit mine as well. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to click on settings, edit. I'm going to change the profit target here to 15% of the credit. And I'm going to save it. I will release an updated version of this template in the community that changes that setting, but in the meantime, you can change yours right here in the bot input section. So that's it for today's edits. Let's catch up on one more thing. If you look here, this Rev Ninja ETF started off really great, taking 2 max losses. So I closed these positions earlier today manually for, if you can see here, for one for 50 cents, which is the max loss, and another for 51 cents, which is a penny more than the max loss, just to take these off the books so I don't have to hold them into the close. So this bot did start off on a rocky note here, taking 2 max losses. That's okay though. Overall, the strategy long term, I believe, will play out. This is part of options trading. I start these bots and I hope they're going to start off winning every single trade. But the truth is that isn't the way this works. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you lose at first and you win later. On that note, if we come over here and we take a look at my overall performance during this series, and we look at analyze, you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So my performance early on was atrocious, and if you watch the early parts of this video series, you watched me get pummeled all the way down to minus $3,212. Obviously, when we start out, we hope it goes good to begin instead of bad. However, as you can see from my own personal results here, sometimes you get pummeled at first, and you got to continue at it, learn, adjust, which is exactly what I've done over the course of this series, and you can hopefully turn out a profit. If you're in the red part over here on your trading, I wish you good luck. On behalf of the Option Alpha team, we love you guys, and God bless.